Hi, and welcome to American Aupair Host Mom. I'm Lisa, and today I want to give you some tips on how to help your au pair pack for their year abroad with you in America. So why would you want to do this? First off, it just builds great rapport, and it's going to help them in the future. One of the biggest au pair problems towards the end of the year is that they buy so many clothing, souvenirs, and things while they're in America over a year that they don't have room to take it back. So it becomes costly and problematic. So warn them of that up front and give them some of these tips. I've watched a lot of other au pair videos. Some of them are really great. I might recommend them to check out some of those. Particularly, there's one called APOP or Aupair au Paris. It's two au pairs who au paired in Paris several times, and they have a really great packing video. But one unique tip that I haven't seen any of these videos say is in regards to what the host family can help out with. So if you have an extra hair dryer or curling iron or even a charging plug for their iPhone or Android, perhaps offer this up. And the reason why I say this is because it is likely that their electrical items have a different prong than the prongs in the US, and it's not going to work. So definitely advise them of that. Advise them if they are going to bring their electronics, they should go ahead and buy that converter now. I had the experience up front when my au pair from South Africa got here. We went to every store, we looked online, we could not find converters. Luckily, the few things that I just mentioned was all she needed, and I let her borrow ours. So that's something they definitely want to think about up front, super important. The rest of these tips you'll probably find splattered throughout other au pair packing videos, but definitely worth saying. One that I loved was the fact that obviously you don't want to pack a lot of clothing, but you do need to bring your essentials. So I'd suggest doing laundry. Dump it out all on the floor. These are the clothes they wear all the time. Pack some of these. You don't want to start thinking fancy like, oh, I just bought this cute thing and maybe I'll wear it, or maybe I'll be a different person and wear some kind of different clothing. No, pack what you always wear. Pack what you're comfortable in. Also remind them that watching kids is a very active, messy job. So they don't want to be packing too many fancy things. Things that are more comfortable and can get dirty are what they're generally going to be wearing while they're au pairing. Of course, there is room and thought for other small things, like they could bring one fancy going out dress or obviously one bathing suit, things like that. But pack lightly and think about the fact that they are going to go shopping here. They're going to buy more stuff. In fact, whatever season they're arriving in, they may want to pack for that season and plan to buy more of the other season once they're in America. So that's another great tip to tell them. Then final categories, medicine. Obviously, they want to pack the whole medicine cabinet, but they might want to go ahead and pack one or two medications that are very common for them to use that may be difficult to get here. You know, whether it be ibuprofen or Tylenol or whatever it is in their country that they're used to taking. And anything that they are very sentimentally attached to. Obviously, again, don't want something big. You want something small and compressible, but maybe a few photos, maybe no picture frames, just photos. And finally, whatever they are packing, suggest one of two things. Either tell them to roll the clothing to help compress it, or even better, buy those cool little air vacuum bags that will help suck and compress everything in. And then have them think about if they have any friends here or know of anybody that might be going back to the country before them, or if they plan to take a trip home during their stay. These are great opportunities to bring home anything they don't need anymore and make room in their suitcase. So those are my tips. I would go ahead and check out other useful au pair videos and an onboarding video that I also have listed here, and hope to see you in the next video. Thanks.